Hey Warriors, excuse the wide angle lens, we're running out of some room in our garage. So we had to move in with the camera and do a wide angle lens shot so you can see our piece. This is what we're going to be working on today. It's an armoire. It's going to be a fairly simple and easy makeover. Of course, it's very dirty.
Needs to be clean.
So it needs to be cleaned, but the finish is in good shape. So this one should be pretty easy. We're going to be changing out some hardware, making this thing look completely different than when it started. We actually got it with the doors off and the drawers out and everything else. It was sitting on the side of a house and everything was already taken apart. So I suppose that's a good thing. Saves us a little bit of time. So we're going to start. Cindy's going to do a little bit of cleaning on this. And then as soon as we get all the major grime off it, we're going to move into the house to start doing some painting and stuff. We're going to be using Kwik to patch up the holes in our doors and our drawers because we're going to be putting new hardware on. So with this Kwik you just cut off a piece, and it's a two-part. So once you cut it off, you just mix it up until it's all one color. There's kind of a whitish stuff in the middle and brown on the outside. So once you get it all kneaded and it's all one color like this, then you can go ahead and put it in. Little trick for you guys to smooth this out a little better. If you use just a little bit of water on your fingertip, like that, you kind of smooth that down. And that way you're not having huge clumps that you have to sand off. So I'm just mashing it so that we get some in there. A little water on the finger. Okay, so Cindy pretty much has this all washed down. We just wanted to mention a few things before we go on. Lots of business to take care of. We got, you guys are just so awesome. We're astounded. This past week we received so many things from you guys from our Amazon wish list. We just wanted to thank everybody. Emily got got us a Black & Decker jigsaw. Here, I'll turn it right side up so you can see it. Black & Decker jigsaw with blades. She sent that to us. Emily, we appreciate that.
Yes.
That's going to come in very useful. And then Beulah sent us a carbide scraper, which we're going to be using probably in our next video.
Yes.
This is to scrape off finishes and stuff, so you'll see how we use that. And then she also sent some glue syringes. In our last video or video before that, we had some spots that we had to kind of force the glue in because we didn't have any syringes. So you never have enough syringes. And
Yes.
speaking of that, Tawny also sent us some syringes,
Yes.
some glue syringes, so we're going to have plenty of those. And then Julie sent us some mesh strainers
Yes.
so we can strain our paint. One of the big things we wanted to do is to be able to, we usually put our paint in a separate container, and then when we're done, we want to pour it back into the can or into the jar,
Yeah.
but you tend to get all kinds of lumps and stuff. So this will allow us to put it back into the jars without getting all the lumps back into our new paint.
Yeah.
And then also we can use these strainers to strain when we use our sprayer,
Yeah.
which comes springtime. It's a little
Spring.
cold to spring right now. And then Leanne sent us a decoupage kit from Mod Podge. That's from our Amazon wish list. So we'll be able to do decoupage a lot easier. We've done a few projects with it and we're using all kinds of weird stuff to try to do it. This will allow us to roll it down and stuff. And she also sent us some more glue syringes. So we're good on glue syringes for a while, but we'll be using them because just about every piece we do, we could use one of those to glue some laminate down or some veneer down. So those will come in really handy. So we really appreciate you guys. And then we also got to get to, and we'll do that later, but we have Buy Me a Coffee. And if you go through that program, we're not actually buying coffee with it.
No.
We are setting that money aside for some other tools that are not available on Amazon that we want to get elsewhere. So we're just kind of pooling that money and setting it aside.
Yeah.
And when we have enough, we'll buy some of the tools we need, and then we'll show you what we're getting, and we'll thank everybody for that.
Yes.
So if you want to help us buy some of those tools that are not available on Amazon, you can always use the Buy Me a Coffee program, and there's links to our Amazon wish list and Buy Me a Coffee down in the description.
Yes.
So all you guys, thank you.
Thank you so
I
much.
need to thank all of our subscribers, all of our viewers. We appreciate you guys.
Yes.
So let's are we ready for paint? Got a little bit of sanding to do. I got to drill holes for the new hardware.
Little
And
sanding and
A little bit of prep and we're ready for paint.
Okay, so we're going to be painting this piece with Rethunk Junk by Laura. So one of the things that we have to do to this piece in order to paint it is to prep it. And so we're going to use the Jumbo Prep, and I put that in a spray bottle to make it a lot easier. And then one of these little scrubby pads. So we'll get started doing that. So we're going to spray it on. And it says let it sit for 4 minutes. So we're going to spray it on. By the time we get around the whole piece, it probably will be 4 minutes.
It's just shy. That much too long.
Okay, I cover my eyes.
I lost that one.
I'm helping. See, I'm helping.
Let's see. I see you are helping.
I am helping.
I'm helping.
Look at you helping. You're a good helper.
Come on.
Come on.
And there you go. We appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate every one of our subscribers, every one of our viewers. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, have a flippin' awesome day.